BUTV, man. Hey, yo, this is a special podcast to me, though. You know, rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle, man. They took one of the good ones away, man. Like, and that's all I'm gonna talk about today is Nipsey. This one's dedicated to Nipsey, man. Like, for those who don't know, Nipsey Hussle,
if you don't know,
or Myers,
if you didn't
Asgidium, that's how you say his name, Asgidium, something like that. He's Eritrean, by the way, you know what I mean? So he's half black, half East African, you know what I mean? So that's what's up, though. But this man did a lot for his people. He was a rapper out of Los Angeles. He did a lot for his people. He was one of the few rappers that actually did what he said.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, he was actually one of the rappers that could say that. Like, everybody praises Tupac for being this, that, and the third. Tupac stood for a lot, but unfortunately Tupac's, you know, contract and money situation didn't allow him to do the things that he wanted to do. But Nipsey Hussle actually had he was actually in the position to do these things, and he did it. So, you know, like, you know what I mean? Like, he gave back to his community. He put a lot of programs out for, you know, up-and-coming people, up-and-coming artists, you know, the youth and everything. So,
that's the most important.
Big shout out to Nipsey Hussle, man.
Yes, sir.
He was a real one, man. I'm sad that man is gone, bro. Like,
the
that one hurt.
The programs he had, like, wow, what really I like about Nipsey is the shit he did for the youth, because that's our future right now.
Right.
And like, that just really touched a lot of people.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
it definitely touched a lot of people, man. Like, I know when Tupac died, it was a big thing. Like, it was huge. The only thing that came close to that was, to me, Nipsey Hussle.
I think that was probably bigger than Pop. Because like you said in the beginning, Pop was in the position to do what Nipsey did, but Nipsey was in position. He was right there at the doorstep to do.
I think Nipsey Hussle was so positive. Like, now his death has made people more positive. I feel like I hear a lot more black people being more positive about life and about things and about being about the community now. And I feel like his death was directly for that reason. Like, you know, everything happens for a reason, man.
Right.
You know, and it's sad to say it, but maybe his death was for that reason. Maybe he was sent here. You know, I always think I have a gift of trying to look at the good of things and trying to find the light trying to find the light even in the darkness. And in this dark time and what happened to Nipsey, the only thing I can think about is why he died, and it's just maybe it was for the better of us. Just how Jesus died at what age? 33.
Yeah.
Nipsey died at what? 33. Right, like, so, you know what I mean? Like, it's like so ironic to me, man, but that's how I feel, man. Young Nipsey Hussle, man. He was taken by a sucker.
The QuickBooks Self-Employed app gives contractors and freelancers the power of an entire staff in a single.
Nipsey Hussle was taken by a sucker, man.
You gonna edit it out?
Yeah, I'm edit it out. Nipsey Hussle was taken by a suck-ass nigga, hating-ass dude, bruh. And this is what I wanted to bring up about Nipsey Hussle and about the situation. Yes, we saw Nipsey Hussle life get taken by a man.
I don't even like saying that shit.
You know, and, you know, the man apparently knew Nipsey Hussle, was a fan of Nipsey Hussle.
They took pictures together, bro.
Took pictures together, like,
that's crazy.
You know, like, he wanted to be this man so much that he took his life because he couldn't accomplish what he could accomplish. That's what I got from it. So, but this is the story. So the story is he met Nipsey.
He was the informant.
He was already stitching on somebody else. You know, he was already a known killer. So he's already, for the reasons he got off was because he was already stitching on somebody else. So, and then this is the whole twist. after he kills Nipsey Hussle, what does he do?
Plead crazy.
Plead crazy.
And he didn't get no respect for that.
And this is the thriller. It's like 2 thrillers in this thing right now, though. It's like 2 thrillers in this thing right now. I know you about to say, son. Number one thriller right now for me is, a lot of people gonna think The Lawyer. Yes, The Lawyer is up there. Yes. That's number 2 for me. But number 1 for me is the fact that this man had the same facility that he went to. He already been there. He already has a history.
I didn't know that.
He has a history of mental illness already. So that same facility he went to, he already been there. That's why when everybody was saying, "Oh, he checked in to the facility with his real name and all that," because he already been there before. Because they already knew he was mentally unstable.
Okay.
And this is my issue. It's like, if you already know this man is mentally unstable, why are you letting this man? It's like it's so crazy. It's like you can't force him to take his medicine. You can't force him to. You can't lock this man up, chain him up because he has mental problems. But at the same time,
I don't want to shout out another show because we ain't got the right to shout out another show. But I was listening to another show earlier. They made a good suggestion saying, like, just like pedophiles got to check in to where they at, people with a history of mental illness
should be checking in.
Make sure they on their
let me give a shout out. That was Joe Budden podcast. I remember Joe Budden podcast.
That was him?
Yep. That was Joe Budden. I remember that. I remember that episode. Joe Budden podcast said the same thing.
My bad, Joe Budden. I thought it was another show. My bad, Joe.
Nah, it's good. But man, I know what you're saying though. Like, they definitely should check in, either like get their blood taken or just make sure you taking it. I don't know. What can you do?
That was some good shit because think about it. If you got a history with Mr. Illness, the shit in South Carolina when it happened with Denham Ross, whatever it is.
Right.
The shit in Florida when it happened. And they were just checking in. I don't think none of that shit with a motherfucking like that.
Yeah, that's facts though. Maybe not though. But that's all. That's what it is. That's what it comes down to, is the fact that we as a community have to be more aware of what's going on and what people are capable of doing.
But that's just hard in the black community because
it is. I mean, it is. But it's like, I don't know, man. I mean, this is what I'm saying. The whole twist of the whole story is that this man already been to these facilities, and not just that facility. He's been to multiple facilities around LA about having mental issues. So like, this is nothing new. So it's like, now that's it thrown into the case, and he has a high defense lawyer.
So you think he get off?
There is now a chance, and that's the scariest part, is like, he now has a chance.
The only way to
get off, man. Like, you understand? That's crazy.
And this is my deep down opinion. If he get off, because the courts want him to get killed on the street. Like, if he get off, son, they want him to die on the street. Like, because they got video of him, son.
That's facts. They got video. They have witnesses. They got all that.
So if he get off, they want this nigga to. Well, fuck it. He's a nigga. They want this nigga to die on the street, bruh. They like, that's the only thing I think. If he get off, bruh, one, it's a conspiracy. 2, they want him to die on the street. I'm not even gonna bring up the conspiracy because you already know I'm about to go to.
I mean,
but from what I seen in the video, it's not a conspiracy. It's a motherfucking a nigga not taking his meds on some. Oh, you call me a snitch? This, that, and third.
But
that's hard. But
it's like his family is like saying, like one of Nipsey Hussle's close friends is saying, like he just came up to him and shook his hand and then he left for a second and came back and started busting. No, like, I don't think we didn't see the whole footage. What we saw was him coming back, but what we didn't see was what happened right before that. So what his friend is saying is that the dude came up there basically like the dude came up there with Eric, whatever the fuck, Eric Holder came up there to the station. I mean, to the plot, whatever, to the lot. Came in there, said what's up to Nipsey Hussle, whatever, and said he was gonna come right back. He was gonna get a burger or something. Left, and then he came back and started busting.
I heard Nipsey told him to get the fuck out of
here.
here.
Yeah, that was before. That's why they were beefing. They were beefing because the dude was like, you know what I mean, like I rap and do all the other shit, and Nipsey Hussle was like, nigga, I know who you are, like you snitching.
Yeah.
So you not good around here, like we ain't nobody about to hang, nothing, like you not good. Hey, bounce, nigga.
I really don't.
So he took that to heart, and then him being in his mental state, that's what he did. And it's like, and it kind of explains why he ran back and forth. You know what I mean? He shot the man, shot somebody else, ran back.
But they say he ran back the last time because he thought he killed Nipsey. Well, hold on, I don't know that thought. You gotta tell me hold my thoughts, nigga. You gotta tell me hold my thoughts.
Like, go ahead.
Alright, he shot him twice. Boom, boom, boom. But that was three. I did 3 shots. But he shot him twice. And then when he tried to run off, Nipsey said something to him that would made him run back, shoot him in the head, and kick him. I mean, Nipsey probably would have survived if he didn't say nothing. You know what I mean?
Nah, like I don't even think that was. I don't know who told who we got that from.
TMZ. How many times they lied to us?
But I don't know if he said anything to him
before he died. But he shot him twice. He ran off. We seen him run off.
I'm pretty sure that's what the dude probably said. But it's like, how are you going to hear what this man said if it's a gunshot and then everybody's screaming and running? How are you going to hear what this man's saying on the ground?
His last words.
His last words.
You bitch ass. Like when you say bitch, that you can hear when somebody call you a bitch.
That's a new one for me, folks.
What?
But listen, what I'm saying is like,
I cut somebody
it's
off.
like,
I cut somebody
if you shooting, if you ever been in a shooting, shout out to my niggas that been in shootings. Like if you ever been in a shooting, you already know niggas is running and screaming. You're not really hearing shit at that moment, bro.
I'm not.
Like,
I don't know nothing about that.
Unless you that close to the nigga, and then that nigga get to say, oh yeah, some shit. Right as you walking away, and then you run right back. But the way he ran all the way back to the motherfucking sidewalk, and then came back. So unless he got some bionic motherfucking ears, and I don't believe he heard this nigga call him bitch, and then.
But it take the motherfucking devil.
But I wouldn't even put it past Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle was that type of nigga. He was in his music. He even stated, you know what I mean, like about niggas dying and shit like that, and like if a nigga caught him off guard, because that's just what life is about. Like he wouldn't be no type of way about it. He wouldn't feel no type of way. Like that's just what it is, and he wouldn't really want us to really feel sad about him dying because
he said ride for him.
Exactly.
Yeah, ride for him.
And what they do? They killed that nigga's grandmother.
Time out. See. I took it the positive route. Like when Nipsey said ride for him, I mean keep the marathon going.
Yeah. Keep the marathon going, but ride for him also because Nipsey Hussle was a gang member. Like, let's keep it real. He was still a Rolling 60 when he died.
But
you gotta understand, like, that whole lot was full of Rolling 60s, and if that nigga was a sworn enemy of the Rolling 60s, he wouldn't even got that close. That was Nipsey's lot. You know what I mean? Like Nipsey definitely changed the game with like showing niggas how to hustle and really do what he do.
But see, that's why I get mad at people on social media and shit, because I see that a lot of love showing this. Y'all didn't show that shit when he was here. You know what I'm saying? Like you know me and you with the music, we boom. You hear this shit, you hear this verse, you hear Nipsey. Nipsey comes up in our conversation, and we don't put him up there with the Jay-Z. I mean, but hey, you hear that new Nipsey joint? Like
yeah, for sure.
What? I think I might have been riding with you when we went to Virginia. I think it was to Virginia to my job meeting, and we just played Nipsey all the way there, like especially Hustle and Motivation. That's my favorite. Hustle and Motivation, dog. That's my favorite shit. And it's crazy. Like nobody, like guaranteed before Nipsey passed away, you could ask anybody on the street who was second place to Cardi B winning the Grammy. Nobody would have said Nipsey. Nobody would have said that. And that's the thing, like, I mean, okay, I'm glad everybody showing him love, and now they see what the fuck this nigga was doing. That's the only thing I see good about his death, because other than
that's what he said, man. You know, you die, you're gonna be finally respected. That came out of his mouth.
Exactly, son. That's crazy. I hear that. You know when he say that, every time I hear that shit, son, that shit just echoes in my fucking brain.
Yeah, like that. In his music, he said a lot of things that really, you know, put things into perspective for me. But I feel like Nipsey was very touching, man, and his music was great. I got all his music. I've always had all his music. That's never gonna change.
You know what's crazy?
You know, so
you know what's crazy? Like Biggie from the East Coast, his first album, don't you call that classic? Nipsey first mainstream album. What is that?
That's the thing. Nipsey, it was his first album, man.
What is that? What is Nipsey's first album? Like real talk, like from start to finish. That's not a classic. Like the shit. It's no mumble rap. He said that weirdo shit. Nah, it's straight facts. Everything he talk about is straight facts, bro. Like it is crazy. Like now niggas just now noticing that album been out for a whole year. Y'all just now like.
That's facts though. Like I was just watching the interview with Nipsey Hussle, man. He was just speaking about it though. He was just saying like, you know, the girl was asking him like, how does it feel like now that you are, you know, officially, you know, Grammy nominated, you're officially a star in the rap game, and you're still, you know, rolling 60. Like, how does that?
He can't leave that.
And he's like, you know what? You can never leave.
You can't leave.
Like, you can never get out of it. It's like you can never get out of it. It's like, so she's like, so how do you deal with it? And he's like, you know what? Like, he's like, I deal with a lot of resentment. I deal with a lot of, you know, people hate on me, like this, that, and third. He's like, but, you know, I just keep it moving. But it's like, what everybody failed to realize, and all his haters failed to realize, is that he was actually doing good. You know what I mean? Like, he even said it. He was like, yeah, I'm a rolling 60, but that doesn't mean I'm out there on the front line and doing all this other stuff and getting in cars, riding and pulling jobs, doing all this other crazy stuff. He's like, my energy is different now.
You know what he was? Nipsey was a symbol of the very first Crips. Yeah, and you know, Crips was protecting the neighborhood from police officers. You know, that racist shit back in the 60s, 70s and shit. Crips, that was what Crips and Bloods was doing before that rivalry shit came up. They protected their neighborhood. That was what Nipsey was doing. He was buying his hood back. All the rappers, it's a lot of rappers keep saying, buy your block back. But who really does that?
That's facts.
Cripsy was about, I said Cripsy, damn. Nipsey was really about that. He was about that, like buying his whole fucking hood back. Like a lot of people don't.
Cripsy.
Hey,
I can't even let that one go.
Hey, edit that.
That was funny as shit.
Edit that. Nah, Nipsey was really about that. You know he was developing homes for motherfuckers like hood.
Yeah,
he was doing hood. Like he was buying his fucking neighbor. Son, you got nothing. You got him.
I mean, like Nipsey Hussle was an inspiration to a lot of people, man. He's going to be always an inspiration to a lot of people, man. And this whole Kodak Black situation is out of control. Yeah, he's always been disrespectful. You know what I mean? Like he makes a bunch of music saying this, that, and third. Everybody makes music disrespecting women all the time. Like it's nothing new. But at the end of the day, this woman is going through a death right now. Her
Nipsey
husband,
he's not even in the grave yet.
yeah, he's not even
like,
buried. So it's like we shouldn't even be talking about that.
Like,
That's crazy. So it's like I can understand you want to shoot your shot, bruh, but shoot your shot later on in life. Like, come on, man. Like, you gotta have some sensibility.
You know, one of the best things.
So it's like that's totally disrespectful. Totally disrespectful.
You know, one of the best things Nipsey said. Let widows be widows.
They gonna fade out.
Exactly.
That's what he said. They're gonna fade out, man. And that's facts.
That's big facts.
You know what I mean? You leave them alone, they gonna eventually leave you the fuck alone. That's what your mother told you. Like, yeah, they gonna bother you, but you ignore them bothering you. What they gonna do? Eventually stop fucking bothering you. They wasting their damn time.
Widows.
So let them be weird to somebody else. Let them bother somebody else. Like, fuck that. But that's my take on Nipsey, man. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. You know, I feel for you, Lauren London. For real, like, that's gotta be some hard shit to take.
I feel for the whole Crenshaw community.
Nipsey's family, everybody.
I feel for the whole community. Like, that's
I feel
crazy.
for whole LA. Everybody that listen to his music, that know what he stood for.
That's from all the way from the west side to the east side. Everybody felt it. Everybody felt it.
Man. Real
I mean,
shit, though.
niggas that really know Nipsey, you know about what he was doing. Everybody felt that shit. Like,
facts.
Like, it damn near burned tits in my eye.
That's facts, though, man.
I got that phone call. Like, I'm on FaceTime with such and such. Like, oh, you ain't hear about the rapper getting killed? Like, what you talking about? Nipsey Hussle. I did not believe it. I didn't say. I'm thinking it's a joke. She was like, nah, nigga, he got killed.
Shit
like,
crazy.
That shit burned a fucking tear to my eye. It ain't fall down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my eyes were.
Rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace, Nipsey.
BUTV, bro. Subscribe, comment, all that.
Yeah.